Well, we were actually doing press for Horrible Bosses, and we were in London, and Jason brought up to me the idea of ID theft. I hadn't heard the title of it, and I only heard his brief description of what it would be. And it was his great idea to switch it from a male role that Melissa's part was to being something that was tailored for Melissa. When I heard the idea and I heard that she would be the criminal and that he'd be chasing her down, I just knew it was going to be awesome. Jason's been acting for over 30 years professionally, and so he has really honed his craft, and I think something he does that nobody else in his generation can do quite as well as him is the straight man role, where you are being the audience's surrogate. You're giving a performance, and they can step into your shoes and live through your eyes. And he's amazing at that, and that's something that is often not recognized in comedy. Is to have a really excellent, super strong straight man for the audience to relate to is what enables all the comedy to happen. It's the guy who's got his, at least 1 foot on the ground, usually two, and that I think it's essential, and Jason does that amazingly well. To me, the iconic sort of scene for the movie is the two of them trapped in that car, because the movie is about them being trapped together, and then to really be trapped in that small of a space, I think sets it up wonderfully. And their chemistry in the car or everywhere was really wonderful. But there were a couple days we shot where they were immediately, they knew each other's rhythms and the chemistry was perfect, but the car, for some reason, they just would crack each other up nonstop. We had a hard time figuring out who is the right person to be a match for Melissa's character in this movie. Melissa's character is totally out of control, totally sort of over the top in a lot of situations, and sort of answers to no one. And we wanted to set up a guy that could be a mark for her in terms of a scam, but also who you rooted for her to be with. So finding someone that had that kind of gravitas and macho and just, I don't know, big presence was what we wanted for the character of Big Chuck. And Eric Stonestreet from Modern Family, I'd done an episode of that show, and I knew what an amazing actor he was. And in playing this role of a slightly chauvinistic macho guy from the South is something you would never expect from the fans who only know him from Modern Family. I don't think will see this coming. We spent almost a month brainstorming what her look might be, and she is a genius and came up with this character that I think was based on people that she knew growing up. She literally grew up on a farm not too far out of Chicago, but in rural Illinois. And this character feels like this Midwestern icon, and she even has her like hero look for the movie is this picnic table shirt and the big crazy hair that looks very done up at probably not the best salon, but she's like, I really got this thing dialed in, and I feel like it's an iconic character that she created, and it started with that wardrobe and that hair and the terrible makeup, and she really created something great, and I supported her through that, and I think it's really something unique.